Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. Hope you all having a good evening so far. It's been warmer the last couple of days here, guys. I mean, 20 still below average, but it's not the cold, really cold temperatures that we've been experiencing like over the last week. But we do got a little bit of snow that's on the horizon as we go through tomorrow and even tonight as well. Especially tomorrow, because we could pick up about 1 to 2 inches. I'm also concerned with one other thing, and that is freezing rain, because it could leave some roadways and higher elevated areas icy. So again, if you are going out, you may want to be a little bit careful. It's just mainly going to be for tomorrow night. I can't rule out some for tonight as well, but I'm thinking more tomorrow night we're going to see the bulk of the freezing rain, because temperatures are going to be hovering around the freezing mark for most of the time. And then temperatures are going to begin to warm up, especially as we go through Wednesday into Thursday. I'll show you that on my 7-day forecast. Now, Alpena saw a high temperature of 29 degrees today, guys. That's pretty much where we should be. Some viewing areas made up to 30 degrees today. So again, this could be unofficial. 46 degrees was the record high. That occurred back in 1933. Negative 21 was the record low back in 2014. That was a really cold year there, guys. So if you are going out, keep in mind that it will be a little bit slick if you are going out. So keep that in mind. Cloudy, and we'll see some snow showers. Same thing for the afternoon hours. But as we go through the evening hours, we will begin to see some of that change over to some freezing rain, a little bit of mix, and even some actual rain. So again, you have to be careful of ice, and we have to also be careful of the higher elevated areas, because it will be slick. And just take your time you are out on the roads. But as we go through the beginning or middle of next week, better yet, we will begin to see temperatures actually rise into the middle 30s, even up back into the 40s. As we go through this weekend into even early next week, we could see even some 40s in the forecast. So yes, going to be very warm, much warmer than what we saw the last week. Now, winds are not as bad right now. Winds are about 5 to 10 miles an hour. They're coming out of the south. That's also going to help bring in some warmer air into our region here. Winds are not as bad. We're talking about 10 to 15 mile an hour wind gusts. Yeah, it will pick up as we go through the next couple of days here, but it is creating a windshield nonetheless. We have to still factor that in here, guys. We're talking about, it feels like 16 degrees right now in Alpena, 18 in Tawas. Tawas having a little bit of an issue with the numbers here, but 18 it feels like right now in Tawas, 18 in West Ranch, 23 in Onaway. It feels like it's 20 degrees in Mile. Again, winds not going to be that bad, but they will begin to pick up later on this week as, again, approaching system will come to the area. So wind gusts not going to be as big of a factor, but it's still going to be a factor as we go forward here, guys, into the next couple of days. And also, this is going to be a factor of warmer temperatures. If you like warmer temperatures, well, this is good news for you, because guess what? We will see above average temperatures going into January the 31st. And as a matter of fact, most of the country is going to see above average temperatures. After last week, we were seeing well below average temperatures. So it's going to be a 180 flip-flop in terms of that going forward here, guys. Well, temperatures going to be back into the 40s in our area. Some of the areas down south, we're going to be seeing temperatures that's going to be close to 70 degrees, which is insane for the month of January. Now, again, we are going to have to deal with rain. That's going to be the price we have to deal with on top of that. Is that we're going to have to deal with rain showers, and that's going to eventually move closer to our area, especially as we go to our Tuesday into our Wednesday here, guys. We talk about rain. Even some freezing rain cannot be ruled out in some of our viewing areas. So again, ice is going to be a potential issue. Let's give you a closer look, guys. Let's just show you. Now, we're going to start out as snow. This is where it starts out at first. And then as we go forward, we will begin to see that turn into rain as we warmer air approaches our area here, guys. Some of it could be mixed in with a little bit of freezing rain, indicated by these pinks on the radar here. So if you are going out, ice could be roads could be slick, ice could be a possibility, especially with melting snow, because melting snow is also going to be an issue. And when you see melting snow, it means that it's going to melt, could cause a little bit of flooding, but as we go to the overnight hours, it's going to cause us to have some icy slick conditions. So yes, that's going to be a factor going forward. Keep that in mind. Tonight, we're going to see snow showers in the area. Again, possible freezing drizzle cannot be ruled out, guys. Low temperature is going to be a 21 in Onaway, 25 in Rising City, 26 in Atlanta and Mile, 27 in Harrisville, 28 in West Branch, 29 in Tawas, 27 in Oscoda. Tomorrow, well, we're going we're going to see a few snow showers in the area. 1 to 2 inches will be possible out of this. High temperature is going to be hanging around the freezing mark for the most part. So winds will be out of the east at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So here's a bit of a better idea of what could be happening. Between like midnight and about like maybe dinner time, we're gonna see some snow in the area. Temperatures are gonna hold steady in the lower to mid 30s. And then because of that, we might see some of rain, even some mixed precipitation out of this later on in the overnight hours here, guys, going into Wednesday. And then eventually this is going to turn to all rain. So again, this will be a problem going forward because slippery conditions could be possible. And then, of course, very slushy snow, very wet slushy snow at that. So 7-day forecast is going to tell you this, snow showers, 1 to 2 inches. Oh, we also cannot rule out some patchy fog as well as you go to your Tuesday into your Wednesday. High temperatures are going to stay in the 40s. And then, yes, rain's chances. Yes, we're going to be talking about rain, not snow, guys, rain, which is a welcome delight. So no snowstorms intact for us. Temperatures are going to be well above average. Keep in mind, our average high temperature is going to be about like 29. We're going to be talking about 40s for highs, guys, 40s. So good news there. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a good evening.